Good morning, everyone. StrafeGal. We are playing some more Pokémon Reborn. Today we are going to be catching the last of the Tapus, Tapu Lele. And I ran into a slight problem, that being I didn't have a good way to set up the field. We need to do Psychic Terrain, and there's literally only one way to do that, which is setting up Psychic Terrain. And there's not a lot of Pokemon that can learn that. So I have trained up a Mr. Mime just for the purpose of doing this setup. You know what? It can learn Trick Room. I'm just gonna try using it for the battle for that reason. And since we haven't had a new version of Dynamite in quite some time, and I know that Dynamite's namesake hates clowns, we're going with Dynamite for this Mr. Mime. Now, the basic idea with this setup that we're going to be using is Trick Room is important, especially on Psychic Terrain, and the reason for that is specifically that in Psychic Terrain, Pokemon with telepathy get a speed boost. And I noticed when I was looking at the team that we're going to be fighting that almost the entirety of that team has telepathy. Okay, not the entirety. 3 of them. So half. And some of the other ones are still pretty fast. So we're going to do this. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and we just go full on. Yeah, let's go Ishtar Dynamite to start off. We've got Notbrand and Vacho bringing Dark and Ghost to this Psychic fight. Ryan is still here with just Bulk and Steel. And Metal is pretty bulky and has Crunch. Stab Crunch even. So I'm hoping that'll work out. Now, the interesting part here is Tapu Lele's team is very not just Psychic. It has some fairy types, as we can see here. Ooh, Aura Sphere's boosted. Not that that matters, but so I'm gonna focus down this Clefable. In retrospect, I don't think I'm going to be shutting down that Clefable, so I'm going to shift over here. You know what? Let's heart swap. We're going to steal Clefable's stat boosts. Okay. I think we go Ryan here. Now the specifics for that are this Clefable is clearly very specially bulky. Okay, never mind, it's just very bulky. So I guess we just hope it doesn't keep setting up. At absolute worst, we get it down to a situation where we send in okay, what am I expecting here actually? Just a second. So Starmie is probably going to be using a water move into this slot, so let's switch Vecho in. And let's go ahead and nuke this Starmie with Floor Cannon. Perfect. I'm intentionally lowering my... Okay, so it's now up to a +6. I intentionally lowered my own special attack there. I am now going to switch stats with the Clefable again and get their +6. I think we go into Tapu Lele with this. And I'm just gonna steal these while I can, before I get any more special attack boost by accident. Clefable's gonna use Stealth Rock for some reason. Interesting. That's a problem. Was not expecting that, but I guess let's double up into this Tapu Lele now. It's gonna keep using Cosmic Power, which is weird, but will work. Okay, we need to bring Not Brant in, because this is getting ridiculous. I'm just gonna keep shooting it, I guess. That's really bad. I mean, I guess the good news is we get our boost off of Steelheart. I was hoping that Not Brant being there would actually be good for us. With some actual, or with status moves, namely Toxic, we could start taking down these Pokemon that are super, super bulky. And we may still need to do that for this Clefable. This is crazy. Okay, we've still got a couple more Pokemon left here. Musharna. I mean, I guess let's just punch it and see what happens. Keep copying my stat changes. I'm just gonna revive my 2 Pokemon quick. That's good to know, actually. They both going into that slot? Darn. just realized that was a mistake. Well, actually, that might work. Okay, so the protect is going to give me a chance. I couldn't switch because of my own move. I was going to switch over and give Not Brant that +6 to all of their stats. I mean, I guess let's see if they can survive. No. The answer is no. I just accidentally boosted them even more. Yeah, I need to get this back over. Dynamite's just dead. Yeah, we have completely lost control of this battle. I was not expecting all the stat changes. So I think what I need to do, now that I understand how this is going to work a little bit better, I do think that my initial plan is okay. There's a couple specific things I need to do, though. I can't start swapping stats early. And I need to make sure to preserve that while I can. So I'm going to focus down this Gardevoir as fast as possible. Soul Heart is fine. Not ideal, but fine. And we're gonna get triggered. That is not what happened last time, and now I'm nervous. Okay. So they're gonna probably use a fire move into Ishtar. And a second boost of Cosmic Pack. Yep. That's not good. There's Stealth Rock. Searing Shot is going to do very little. And I just stole their Cosmic Power, so... Shadow Ball. Fluor Cannon. Get this Victini off the field. Okay, good to know. Starmie. There we go. That's really unfortunate, but it worked. Oh, it's got a burn. That's not good, actually. Get an HP restore down. It's gonna keep eating moon blasts. Let's protect. That's not gonna work, is it? Okay. I guess we full restore. Protect. Moonblast is going to go into Knot Branch. No, they're going into Ishtar. Doubling into Ishtar? Okay. Interesting. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. That's bad. So the big problem here is Clefable with a burn means that it's not generating damage. Moonblast. Let's go switch into Ryan, I guess? Is this gonna work? Psyshock should do almost nothing. Except for that whole... And Moonblast. They switched targets again. I don't understand the AI here. Oh, it might have switched specifically because of... Whatever. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Now, my problem at this point is gonna be surviving. If I can survive one hit, though. Now they have to start over. And I'm going to use this opportunity to blast the crap out of this Clefable while it's still at low boosts. No. Okay, this has to kill. Thank you. They still have, like, several Pokemon left. Like, this isn't over. We've taken out Gardevoir, Clefable, Victini, Starmie, and oh, it's just Tapu Lele left. Okay, okay. So I'm expecting Psychic moves into that slot. Which don't affect Metal. I guess... Do I risk a Fluor Cannon first? Just to lower their special defense or special attack more? I think I'm gonna Heart Swap here. This is a weird one. Like, straight up. I'm expecting a Dazzling Gleam and a Moonblast into Metal. Or possibly two, okay. They keep copying each other's stat boosts, and in the process it raises it by 2 every time. So these are just getting ridiculous. don't know if I've got a great way to get not brand in successfully or safely. Guess we risk this again. I feel like the best way to win this at this point is getting those +6s over to not brand. Unfortunately, that means he has to survive a +5 freaking... Yeah. There isn't a good way for that to happen. Same way there's not a good way for Dynamite to survive to set up Trigger. Like, they have to survive something that doesn't feel attainable at this point. Your foe's weak, Ryan. Get him. Things that aren't going to happen. Ryan getting anyone. We are just going to use a Protect to buy some time, however. And Ishtar should be able to finish off Tapu Lele because it's not as bulky as some of the other Pokemon we were dealing with. I think Ryan just dies here, but we Flash Cannon, see how much that does. Do we win this? I think we just win this. Oh, I wasn't thinking about the Psychic Terrain boost. That might be enough to still make them... Yeah, let's just keep going. I think we've still got it. Flash Cannon, Stab Flash Cannon is still doing a lot. It's neutral, and now we're going to use Fluor Cannon to finish them. And if this doesn't work, we're in trouble. But I think it will. Yep. That was the most grindy, obnoxious matchup I have ever played in Pokemon. Okay, maybe not the most, but it's pretty bad. I've never seen that many stat boosts flung around like that. Honestly, that gives me some strategy thoughts that I had not really thought about, and I'm not sure whether I like that. Okay, we've got a Tapu Lele now. This is the one I'm probably the least likely to use out of the 4 Tapus. It's not bad. There's just a lot of other good legendary psychic types. And megas and, you know, all the other pieces. So, yeah. I feel like we are in... Like, that could have gone better, but I really don't have a great way to get some of that down. Psychic Terrain also means there's no priority moves. So something like Prankster to set up Toxic wouldn't have worked either. Like, at the end of the day, there isn't a great option for it. So that is the end of our Tapu crusade. We've got all 4. I didn't really talk about Tapu Koko, but they are just very strong, well-rounded electric type. They have a kind of odd setup in that they are physically very good, or like they have a very high physical attack, but they have better special attacking moves. They also are going to be relying on their speed a lot, which is always interesting. And they've got, again, telepathy as an option or setting electric terrain. The next big fight we're doing is once again going to be in I believe, maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay. I was thinking it was in a psychic terrain, but I think that must be coming up later. There's another section where you have to do a bunch of fights in psychic terrain, and having a Tapu Koko for that might be nice. However, looks like the next one is going to be... it's going to be interesting. We've got I think we're going to be doing the Laddie twins next. Latios and Latias. So yeah. That will be a problem for next time. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.